Hey guys, it's Joy. So as promised, I have told all of my friends and family that I was starting a makeup tutorial as well as reviews on different makeup products that are out and about these days. This is my first ever YouTube channel, so it might be a little roughy on the patches, but it's okay. Everybody knows how I am. I live by my first name. So today we're actually going to be reviewing the Wet n Wild color palette. Now this is out of the Rebel Rose collection. And let me swatch these. Now these are very beautiful, beautiful colors. You have two colors that are matted colors and you have two colors that are shimmeries. This is really, really nice. So let's try these. So this is the first color. It's like a very beautiful rose gold. And then we have the secondary color, which is also pretty. It's a little bit darker. And this one is the matte color. This is a bit purplish for my liking, but it's a burgundy. Everybody knows I love burgundy. And then we have, last but not least, is the purple. So those are the four swatches. And we'll be using all of those today. Potentially. I'm not sure about the purple yet because that's my sister's color, not my color. But then we have the Wet n Wild lipstick that matches. Now this one, let me swatch this one as well. This is more of a burgundy color. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Kind of looks purpley, but it's really not. It's very, very pretty. And my favorite out of the bunch, let me wash this off, and I can't wait to use this, is the highlighter. Now this is a pretty, pretty, pretty highlighter. Now this highlighter is actually in the rose gold as well. It's gonna look beautiful. I love it. So a lot of you have asked to start from the beginning. As you all know, I hate my face when it doesn't have any makeup on, but we're gonna do this up. So without the Wet n Wild collection, going a little bit beyond, we're gonna be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. This is mainly for people that have sliding with their foundation's not sticking properly. As y'all know, coming from New York down to North Carolina, the temperature is really different and my skin does not like it. We're also going to be using this guy. This is from Sephora. It is oil-free matte poreless finish full coverage cream. Now this one is in Fair Light. I normally get Ivory, but because I'm using my concealer, which is from Walmart, this one is in light ivory, light ivory. So, and then for the mascara, we're going to be using Doll Eyes by NYX. All of these products are affordable. So it's $8 at Walmart, $5 at online Wet n Wild. This was $5 as well. All of these are going to be affordable. Now the things that you are going to want to do is, this one is optional. This is a concealer sponge. You want to wet it so it's squishy. And then your actual sponge. I prefer to use a sponge over a brush. This one is my brush. But because my skin doesn't really like foundation very much, I definitely would much rather the sponge over the brush. However, I do use the brush when I want to. Disregard the hair. I just got out of work. Everybody knows my crazy schedule. So let's get to it. So what you're going to want to do is, first and foremost, I normally just put it on my finger. A lot of people that I know actually put it on like a dollar store mirror, but I do not. So I'm just going to lace it on there. Now with makeup, less is more. Make sure you get that zit right there. because you can always reapply. You don't ever want to put too much on there, because once you put too much on there, you can't get it off unless you want to wash your face. So you just do dotting motions. I was going to take out my piercings, but I figured y'all know me with the piercings on, so might as well just do it with the piercings. A lot of people go a lot quicker with this. I do not, because I like to make sure everything is on there properly. Forgot my setting. Now, I'm not putting a lot of foundation on just because I am going to be using concealer, especially on my eyelids and my baggage. If you are a mom, such as myself, the bags come with the territory. So, and as my mom has always stated, make sure you get your lines. You don't want lines. You want to get around the creases. I do have my little co-pilots today. There's one, Rocky. And there is the other guy. As you can see him. They are my co-pilots today. They are with me all day long upstairs in my office while I'm working. They're not too far behind. I want to make sure all of this is patted down. Good. Now, it is a good idea to have a secondary mirror as well. I have this guy. It flips for regular view, and then it flips for 3x. You always want to keep that close, just in case. Now, concealer. With concealer, you only want to put the concealer on where you want to highlight. A lot of people state, well, let's use a concealer to cover things up. Well, you can do that. However, want to make sure that you also use it to conceal your baggage. I do a little bit up here because I do have a guy there. Down the brim of your nose. A little bit right there. And on now, a lot of people are going to be saying, holy, that's a lot. It's really not, because we are going to blend it out. So not a problem. Now this is where this brush, little pumper sponge comes into play. You can use it either on the small side or the big side. This is $5 at Walmart as well. You just want to blend this in. Now the small side is really, really nice because you can get like right in there without actually poking yourself in the eyeball. You want to blend that out. Now I do have a piercing right there, so that makes it kind of hard. Now, I do around my nose as well. And on your eyes. I like to use this guy I got from Walmart. Now this is empty. I use it for the top sponge. And just put it on my eyelid. This makes sure it's kind of like a setter for your eyeshadow. Make sure it sits better. Now this next part is really, really, really important. And this is where you're going to, I don't bake, which baking is where you set it onto your skin for a long period of time. I don't do that. I put a little bit in my cup. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually just set the foundation, which this is going to be a key factor when and if you have skin like mine that doesn't like foundation. You're just going to pat that right on. It's going to come off to look like you're putting a lot of powder on, but trust me, it's gonna come off. You're not gonna be able to see it once you pat it down. And then you just pat. Especially under the eyes. And that's gonna set your foundation so you can actually wear it for a long period of time. Disregard my face. And this is not gonna show any creases that you have. It's gonna make sure that your face stays put all day long. Okay. And that was Hard Candy Translucent Powder. I don't know, that's kind of glittery, glowy. But it works. Okay. Now on to the good stuff. Okie dokie. Put everything back where it belongs. If you're anything like me, you have a great deal of makeup. It's only gonna get worse over time with everything that I have coming. I have awesome shipments coming in the mail. On Monday, I will be receiving my BoxyCharm box. I'm super excited about that. I have another palette coming on Monday that is the Peach palette from Wet n Wild, I believe, and I have another one coming that is also a peach palette. That one has so many cool colors. I can't wait. I'm not really a peachy type of person, but it's more pink, and it's out of stock at the moment, but I can't wait. So what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to start off with the fluffy brush. All my brushes have been cleaned, so they are brand new, but we want to go with a fluffy brush. Now you do want to start off with a transition color. Now, because this palette technically does not have a transition color, I'm going to start off with the transition color of my choosing. Now, I am going to dip into the actual burgundy bar, and this is by Maybelline. And we're actually going to be using this color right here. And this is just going to be our neutral transition. Make sure you clunk off the excess because you don't want a lot of excess, but we don't want foliage. So we're gonna go in. Now I start at the crease. Now you do, and you can if you want to. I might actually use it. Now this is for cheaters like myself that is new to makeup, or not technically new to makeup, but want to make sure everything is perfect. You do have these little things. They are amazing. What you do is you just stick them on the corner of your eyes, like so. Make sure you don't get it too close though. And then the secondary one, you want to make sure you even it up. Now, I normally take the backs off, but just for right now, I'm not going to. So this actually helps you because you can actually get right in there. Now I'm going to maneuver my mirror a bit closer just so I can actually see what I'm doing and you guys can see. So you want windshield wiper motion, so it's just back and forth. You want to make sure you get into, like if you push down right here, you can see my bone is right here. You want to use that as a guide and only go into your crease And just back and forth. You can do the wiper or you can do little twirlies. Either way is fine. I think I'm getting sick. Of course I would. The other side. My eyes aren't as big as everybody else's. Like, I don't have a gigantic crease between my eyes and my eye or my eye bone and my eyebrows, so I don't really go up too far. And you don't want to put a lot on. It's gonna seem like I put a lot on, but I'm really not. Okay, that's enough with that guy. So we're going to do, it's called a crease brush. Is that the one that I want? This one. It's a crease brush. So we're gonna put this guy up. Now I hang mine on the wall. I stole that from my sister. Okay, and what we're going to do first is we're gonna go in with this guy right here. It's gonna be